Octuple World Champion Manny Pacquiao has been teasing his potential comeback to action for quite a long time now. However, he hasn't finalized his opponent yet. After being linked with many A-listers, including UFC sensation Conor McGregor, Pacman has come down to a shocking notion. The Filipino veteran has ruled out a possible blockbuster against Genady Golovkin, saddening a bunch of fans that said a middleweight matchup between Pacquiao and GGG was also being hinted for months. However, it appears that Pacquiao is hesitant to move to the middleweight division. Thus, we could probably witness Pacman retain himself in the welterweight until now. Pacquiao fought last against Keith Thurman in July 2019 at MGM Grand Arena. Notably, Pacman outclassed Thurman all way long and notched an impressive win via decision. The Filipino is yet to reappear in rings since then. Initially, it was billed that Pacquiao is aiming a higher weight class to earn more world titles. However, it seems that he would restrict himself within 147 lbs. Roach knows who is GGG. He used to train there 5 years ago with Abel Sanchez. They sparred in Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and Kid Chocolate. Also, GGG almost left Abel to train under Roach. Roach was also hinting he would train an unbeaten middleweight star, but it looked like it never materialized. That would be insane. If GGG did train under Roach, GGG would take over once Pac retires as the new face. He shares the same lovable personality and foreigner innocence that Hollywood love about Pacquiao. As reported, Pacquiao recently talked with Manila Times and opened up about the entire scenario. As long as it is 147 pounds, I am okay with that, but if it's above that, it's too big for me. 154 lbs. It depends, I guess, he added. But there's no negotiation, told Pacquiao. If that is the case, GGG would have to hunt for a new rival now, although it won't be tough for him. Genady Golovkin was linked multiple times opposite Canelo Alvarez for the much-awaited fight. After suffering his first career defeat against Alvarez in 2018, GGG bounced back in fashion with 2 back-to-back victories in 2019. Four months later, he returned to the ring against Derevyanchenko at MGM Grand Arena. Although the fight was taken to the final rounds, GGG made a massive statement with his consistent dominance. He notched the win via unanimous decision, taking his pro record to 40 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. His rumored rival Pacquiao flaunts a pro record of 62 wins, 7 losses, and 2 draws. No wonder Pacquiao and GGG could have unveiled one of the biggest events of the sport. However, relying on the Filipino statement, the contest is off the charts now. GGG was named by the longtime coach of Pacquiao, Freddie Roach, as a potential opponent in what has since been labeled a tongue-in-cheek remark. Despite this fact, interest has spiked in a possible battle between the pair of legends. Sanchez confirmed to WBN in the past that Golovkin could make the super welterweight if he pushed himself hard. That task may have become far more difficult, though, as Golovkin approaches his 40s. Nonetheless, WBN put it to Sanchez, who outlined the pros and cons of Golovkin if he ever tried to boil down to face Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is at the point where he really does not need any of the young champions, so that is a big step. Sanchez. Manny Pacquiao is a small fighter. I believe he started as a flyweight, so the size difference would make a difference. I see Manny having moments early in the fight, but Genady Golovkin is no Margarito. Golovkin will hurt Manny. A few years later than one time, junior flyweight moved up to junior middleweight and easily outpointed Rug Antonio Margarito. 160 is only 6 pounds more than 154. And the advocates will point to Golovkin, advanced age 38 years old, and his most recent fight. A give-and-take struggle against Sergey Derevyanchenko that they contend revealed wear and tear that has eroded Triple G skills. Here's the thing. Pacquiao was about to turn 30 and 32 when he fought De La Hoya and Margarito. He's 41 now, 3 years older than Golovkin. Also, history tells us that De La Hoya was in fact a shell of what he'd been. He looked almost shocked in his previous fight against Steve Forbes. Margarito was never the same after he was knocked out by Shane Mosley 2 fights earlier, after which the Mexican was out of boxing for almost a year and a half. Golovkin, 38 is 38. He obviously isn't as good as he was 28. That said, since when does one tough fight against an excellent opponent? Which is what Derevyanchenko is turned a pound for pound into has been overdone. Triple G fought Canelo Alvarez on even terms less than 2 years ago. For God's sake, and mark my words, if he gets Alvarez into the ring anytime soon, he'll give the Mexican superstar a much better fight than Manny. Believe he will. Most critical in my opposition to this potential mismatch, Pacquiao is a natural 140-pounder while Golovkin is a natural 160-pounder. Bottom line, a 41-year-old small welterweight has no business in the ring with a legitimate middleweight, especially one as capable as Golovkin remains. Pacquiao might not walk out of the ring under his own power. On top of everything else, Pacquiao fights in a division rich in talent. Why pick on someone so much bigger than him when he has Terence Crawford, Mikey Garcia, and other well-known, marketable fighters decided at his current weight class? Now, for the record, I have to mention something. I thought Pacquiao had almost no chance to beat Keith Thurman last July. Pacquiao proved me wrong, leading me to say with great conviction But I will never, ever put anything past the second greatest fighter of his generation. Golovkin is simply a bridge too far. Roach knows it, and I'm sure Pacquiao knows it. Thanks for watching. Please like and share and subscribe on my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to keep you updated. See you on my next video.